Hello, I'm Governor Dan McKee. On behalf of the state of Rhode Island, welcome to Rhode Island Heritage Month's virtual celebration. I'm happy to start off today's program, which focuses on our diverse and rich cultural history. This unique festival bridges Rhode Islanders' cultures and expressions of creative talent. Thank you to all participant groups for your dedication to preserving your cultural history. Thank you to our sponsors and partners who have made this event possible. The Rhode Island Historical Preservation and Heritage Commission has put together a terrific program for you. Enjoy the celebration.
Welcome to Rhode Island Heritage Month's virtual celebration. The Rhode Island Historical Preservation and Heritage Commission has offered a free, family-friendly festival for 42 years that has allowed people from all over the state an opportunity to partake in various cultures and traditions through art, dance, and musical performances. Due to the uncertainty of COVID-19 and whether we would be able to have a large indoor gathering safely, we decided to keep the festival virtual again this year. Next September, we plan on hosting an in-person Heritage Festival at the Waterfire Art Center, and we hope you will join us. In the meantime, we're excited to be able to virtually showcase the rich cultural histories and talents of Rhode Islanders for you today and every Saturday during this month. I'm pleased to introduce you to Kobi Dennis, a lifelong community activist and the Diversity and Inclusion Director of the YMCA of Greater Providence, as our virtual celebrations host. Kobi, take it away.
Thanks, Jeff. Good day, everyone, and thanks for joining week 3 of Rhode Island Heritage Month's virtual celebration. As Jeff said, Rhode Island's Heritage Festival is a fun-filled day that takes place annually every September. Hundreds of Rhode Islanders come out to celebrate diverse cultures and to travel the world in one day. We hope to see you in person next year on September 17th at the Waterfire Art Center. In the meantime, each Saturday this month, we will be showcasing cultural groups, performances, and even some cooking from around the world. One of our main goals in creating heritage events like this one is to make them as diverse and as inclusive as possible. This year, we have the privilege of having the Rhode Island School for the Deaf take part in our celebration. The Rhode Island School for the Deaf was founded in 1876 by the Lippert family, known initially as Providence Day School for the Deaf. Nathan Engel, the athletics and after-school coordinator, will be sharing more information about the school and presenting exceptional performance by 2 students, Sydney and Ellie. They will perform our national anthem in American Sign Language.
Hello, my name is Nathan Engel. I'm the athletics and after-school coordinator here at the Rhode Island School for the Deaf. We are located here in Providence, Rhode Island. Our school was founded in 1876. We've been serving as an educational center, providing support, service, resource, and education to all deaf and hard of hearing children in the state of Rhode Island from the age of 3 to 22. Our school believes in providing instruction and support to all our children in 2 languages, English and American Sign Language, or ASL. Our school's mission statement is, we want to ensure that all Rhode Island children who are deaf or hard of hearing become literate, independent, and productive citizens who set and achieve life goals. If you'd like to learn more about our school, you can visit our website here. Now, I'd like to present to you 2 of our students, Sydney and Ellie, who will perform the national anthem in ASL. Enjoy.
The Azama Dance Company, under the direction of Anara, is known throughout New England for performing colorful, artistic belly dance, folkloric, and cabaret dances that represent the many facets of Middle Eastern culture. This vibrant group will be performing a dance routine to the song Drama Queen, which might get you dancing in your seat. Langston Hughes poems dating from the Harlem Renaissance to the 1960s are read aloud annually by the Langston Hughes Community Poetry Reading members. Today, co-directors April Brown and Kai Cameron will share with us a brief history and reading from one of Langston Hughes' poems.
Hello, my name is April Brown, and I am one of the co-directors for the Langston Hughes Community Poetry Reading Committee. And I'd like to introduce you to my other co-director.
Hello, my name is Kai Cameron.
And we are so honored to be a part of the Rhode Island Historical Preservation and Heritage Commission's Heritage Festival. We have been celebrating Langston Hughes in this state for over 26 years. And how we do that is we have a community poetry reading that we host in February. And we hope that we will see you there. We'd like to thank Donna for inviting us. And in order for you to get a taste of what we do with the poetry reading, we're going to ask Kai to do a rendition. Kai.
Thank you. Langston Hughes is well known for several of his iconic poems. I Too, I Dream a World, or The Negro Speaks of Rivers. But the Madam poems are my personal favorites. They resonate so soundly with me and describe some of my own life experiences. Madam, or Alberta K. Johnson, her righteous name, represents to me the clarity of purpose that Black women possess that is not always understood by the world, especially when we enter the room. Black women know who we are and what we can do or not. Listen and hear us. Madam and the census man. The census man, the day he came round, wanted my name to put it down. I said Johnson, Alberta K, but he hated to write the K that way. He said, "What does K stand for?" I said K and nothing more. He said, "I'm gonna put it K-A-Y. I said, "If you do, you lie." My mother christened me Alberta K. You leave my name just that way. He said, "Mrs." With a snort, "Just a K makes your name too short." I said, "I don't give a damn. Leave me and my name just like I am. Furthermore, rub out that Mrs. too. I'll have you know I'm Madam to you." Thank you.
Hey, hey. And that was Madam Poems, hallelujah, Langston Hughes. So we just want to end saying that we would love, love, love for you to follow us on our social media platforms. We are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just put in Langston Hughes Community Poetry Reading and we'll come up. Or you could go to our website with our partners, the Glitter Gladys Collective. Our email is www.lhughescpr.org. Thank you for this time, and thank you for the opportunity to tell you a little bit more about Langston Hughes. Bye.
This event would not be possible without the support from our sponsors. Here's a quick word from Neighborhood Health of Rhode Island.
We thought this would all be over by now, but here we are, still doing what we need to do to help one another get through this. And we're almost through it. We've still got work to do. There are still so many questions, new ones every day. But at Neighborhood Health Plan of Rhode Island, we're still here to help you and your family, answer your questions, or point you in the right direction. It's what we do for one another.
Pensábamos que todo esto ya habría terminado, pero aquí estamos, todavía haciendo lo que tenemos que hacer para ayudarnos los unos a los otros a superar esto. Y lo estamos haciendo. Casi lo hemos superado. Todavía tenemos trabajo por hacer. Neighborhood Health Plan de Rhode Island sigue aquí para ayudarle a usted y a su familia respondiendo a sus preguntas o guiarle en la dirección correcta. Eso es lo que hacemos el uno por el otro.
We are excited to have the St. Andrew's Society of Rhode Island join us this year. They will be providing us with a brief presentation of what their Scottish heritage and cultural organization offers in activities and events throughout the year.
Greetings. I'm Brother Enoch John Valentine, a member of the Board of Directors of the St. Andrew's Society of Rhode Island, St. Andrew being the patron saint of Scotland. Since before the time of the American Revolution, Scots have emigrated and moved here to Rhode Island and been an important part of Rhode Island's history. The St. Andrews Society of Rhode Island was formed in 1923 with the intention of preserving the heritage and traditions of the Scottish culture.
Through the course of the year, our members come together in a variety of ways. We hold an annual whiskey tasting each year, as well as a summer picnic. In addition, our members gather in the Christmas season for a meal, as well as dancing and revelry at our Christmas ceilidh. Our society offers monthly Scottish country dancing, a great way to make friends, have fun, and get your heart rate up. We conduct 2 formal events each year. In the fall, we hold our Tartan Bash, which features all the pomp and circumstance you would expect from a proud Scottish organization. Many of our members dress in traditional garb, choosing between wearing the kilt of their clan or the kilt of the St. Andrews Society, which is the official tartan of the state of Rhode Island. Our meal includes the traditional haggis, presented to the skirl of bagpipes and a rousing rendition of Robert Burns' Address to the Haggis. Robert Burns was Scotland's greatest poet and was such a towering figure in Scottish history that Scots all over the world celebrate his birthday each year with a Burns supper. Our annual Burns Night, believed to be the largest such celebration in New England, is more than just another opportunity to wear the kilts and enjoy the haggis. The Burns Supper features musical performances of Burns songs, a performance by a full pipe band, the wonderful Rhode Island Highlanders, and a speaker who has the honor of representing the Burns legacy and reminding us of his immortal memory. Like most Scottish gatherings, our Burns Supper involves whiskey and Scottish country dancing. Our organization is open to Scots and Scots at heart, so all are welcome.
In 1975, the India Association of Rhode Island was established to serve the Indian Asian community and enrich the cultural fabric of the ocean state. Since its inception, they have been a platform for art enthusiasts to showcase their talents while providing engagement and enrichment to youth through round-the-year youth events. This year, due to the pandemic, they organized their first virtual celebration called Shades of Holly. This arts festival celebrated the diversity of New England artists, and next, you will see some clips from this unique celebration.
Secretary, India Association of Rhode Island, and welcome you all this evening.
शविकटो विघ्ननाशो विनायका जटाटवी गलज्जल प्रवाह पावितस्थले कलेवलम्ब्यलम्बितां भुजङ्गतुङ्गमालिकान्तमड्डमड्डमड्डमन्निनादवड्डमर्वयं चकार चण्डताण्डवं तनोतु नः शिव शिवम्
Next up, Quisqueya are in action folklore group. They will be performing a merengue and bachata mix, promoting their traditional Dominican music and dance. We certainly appreciate the support we receive from our sponsors. Here's a quick word from the United Way of Rhode Island.
Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Roshni Darnell, Director of Community Investments at United Way of Rhode Island. Here at the United Way, everything we do is about putting our community first, whether it's through our 211 call center, our COVID-19 response work, or our statewide Day of Giving 401 Gives Day. Our work continues today and beyond as we strive to promote equity. Congratulations to the Rhode Island Historical Preservation and Heritage Commission for putting together this wonderful virtual festival. May we all celebrate our heritage every day.
We are pleased to have the French American School of Rhode Island students performing at this year's Heritage Celebration for the first time. Falun Dafa, also known as Falun Gong, is the Chinese spiritual meditation practice founded by Mr. Li Hongzhi that is good for your health, mind, and body. It's not a religion, although many people in the United States mistakenly consider it as such. Its teachings are of the principles of truth, compassion, and tolerance, which help practitioners improve themselves from the inside out. Today, they will be explaining some of their meditative exercises. Falun Dafa will now teach us how to make a lotus flower using origami. Our next dance group, Elliniki, Yperiphania, Greek Pride of Rhode Island, they have been performing traditional and modern Greek dances from various regions of Greek since 1989. Based out of the Assumption Greek Orthodox Church in Pawtucket, the troupe performs at fairs and festivals throughout southern New England, including their annual Greek festival held every August.
At the YMCA, people are the foundation of who we are and who we have been for nearly 170 years. You are the why. And even though the why may look a little different right now, our commitment to you remains as strong as ever. So stay with us. Stay connected with your why. Stay connected with each other. Reach out to your local why today and stay with us for a better us.
Today's German American Cultural Society of Rhode Island was created in 1998 when the German Dramatic Society of Olneyville and the Ianchak Singing Society of Pawtucket came together to form this new organization. Today they will share with us a little more information about their organization and then teach us how to make bratwurst.
Hello, I'm Jeff Zykowski. I'm the president here at the German American Cultural Society of Rhode Island in Pawtucket. Today we're going to be showing you how to make our homemade bratwurst. So we'll take you start to finish from prep all the way through cooking. Here at the German American Cultural Society, we are open every Friday night to the public, where we have a German kitchen that we serve bratwurst as well as other meals throughout the month. We also have available a German library here, as well as we do offer German language lessons, and throughout the year we'll do other special German themed events such as our yearly Oktoberfest. Right, so we're ready to get in the kitchen. We'll start showing you how to prepare your bratwurst. All right, now just to go over the spices that we're using for our bratwurst today. We're using regular table salt, ground white pepper, coriander, mace, and ground ginger. This is for our house style bratwurst. It's done kind of based it off of a Rhenish variation. And what we're using today as our portion for 5 kilograms of meat is 5 tablespoons of salt, 5 teaspoons of white pepper, 5/8 teaspoons of coriander, 2.5 teaspoons of mace, and 1 1/4 teaspoons of ground ginger. All right, and here we have our ground pork. We grind our own pork. We use, depending on what's available, we either use pork butt or we'll use pork shoulder. You can obviously get your own pre-ground pork. We recommend a blend of close to 80% lean to 20% fat for the right consistency. And also please remember, when you're working with either ground beef or you're grinding your own meat, always try to keep your meat as chilled as possible. You want to have it chilled before you handle it, and then after you finish grinding or mixing, you want to put it right back in the refrigerator until you're ready to do your next step. All right, so now we've got our ground meat. We portion it out to a 5 kilogram portion. We've got our seasonings all pre-mixed and measured to match with the 5 kilogram batch. So now we're gonna add in our spices and begin to mix. We're trying to just make sure that all of the spices are evenly distributed within our ground pork. All right, so now we've got our meat all mixed. The seasonings is pretty evenly distributed now. And also, one thing you want to look for is at the end, you want to see your meat kind of sticking to itself. This way you know it's going to give you a good consistency once you stuff it in the casing. Right now we're getting ready to prepare our sausage casings for stuffing. What we're using today is pig casings. It's from the intestine. You can normally get these at your local butcher shop. You can also look online for any place that carries sausage casing. When you have the casings, you always want to get some lukewarm water and soak them about 20 minutes before you're ready to use them. This will help them soften up and it'll be a lot easier to work with. The next is we're going to load this onto our stuffing tube. We've got a hand crank stuffing machine here. You can also have on your KitchenAid, the grinding unit that comes with the KitchenAid also has a sausage stuffer you can use as well. The process is very similar. All right, and now we have our casings fully prepped. You always want to leave a small tail on the end. This will help you because when we start stuffing, we're going to need to let all of the air out first. Once we see the meat, then we'll tie our knot at the end, and then we'll start stuffing the entire casing. Okay, now we're getting ready to stuff the sausage. What we're going to be doing is stuffing it in, and you want to kind of keep it at a slow pace. You also want to watch your casing. You don't want to overfill it because you can risk getting a break in the casing. It's a lot easier to leave them a little loose, and you can always firm them up later when we're doing the linking. Now all I'm doing here is I'm just keeping gentle pressure on the sausage casing. You're basically letting the meat do the work. And you're just controlling the pressure on the casing to get the amount of stuffing that you want. But like I said before, you don't want to overstuff the casing. All right, now we finished stuffing our sausage. Now we're getting ready to link it. This is the fun part. The easiest way to link to get a consistent length for each sausage. We do ours about 6 inches, so we'll measure off about 6 inches for the first sausage. And then this first measurement that you do, you base all of your other ones. So you would just fold it over, match it up. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna twist every other sausage. And this is where, when you're twisting, how much you twist determines on how stuffed that you want to have your sausages. So you can adjust the size by either twisting it a little more or a little less. All right, now that we've finished linking our sausages, we're just going to cut them up, and we'll get ready to package them up for storage, or if you can have them right away if you're really hungry. And now, since we're using natural casings, when we're cutting them, they're going to retain that round shape at the end. If you were using the other edible casing, which is made from collagen, after you twist them, you'd have to cook them to retain that round shape at the end of the sausage. All right, now we finished linking and cutting all our sausages, so now that they're ready for us to either store or freeze, or we can cook them right away. All right, now we're cooking our brats. What we're doing is we're boiling them in water, and we've added in some German beer as well. We're going to boil these till they get up to temperature, which is 160 degrees. And then once they're up to temperature, we're going to finish them on the grill to give them that nice grill char finish to them. All right, now our bratwursts are up to internal temperature of 160 degrees, so they're ready for us to put the final touches on. So we're using a cast iron grill pan with just a little bit of oil in it. You can also put these right onto an outdoor grill, or if you have a griddle pan inside, however you'd like to finish. And what we're looking to get on here, if you want to have a nice golden brown color, so we're just going to let these sizzle for a few minutes, flip them over, and we'll have a nice golden brown bratwurst. All right, so now our brats are finished. We're going to plate them. And a few good sides to serve these with are, of course, sauerkraut, a German potato salad, which is made with oil and vinegar. You could also have them on a roll, always great with mustard. So I wish you the best of luck if you try to make these house recipe at home. If not, you can always come down to the German American Club here in Pawtucket on Friday nights. We open at 7, and we'd be happy to serve you one.
Thank you to all of the groups who have participated in this week's program, and a special thanks to Governor Daniel McKee. We are grateful that you joined us today, and we hope that you will come back next week to learn even more about the diverse cultures of our fellow Rhode Islanders. There will be an exceptional performance by Brown University's Dayback Dance Group, a tour of Providence Children's Museum, Arte Latino of New England will be sharing a story with us, and we are even going to learn how to hula. There will be something for everyone to enjoy. So we hope to see you back here on YouTube next week on Saturday the 25th at 7 p.m. Please have a good day.